Good day folks, Sean here from Air Photography. So if you are in the market for an ultra compact wireless microphone, you may want to take a look at the Boya Mini 2. Now I'm not 100% sure, but this has got to be one of the smallest wireless microphone kits on the market. If not the smallest, very close to it. As you can see, even the case here is nice and compact. It's about the size of an AirPods case. And this is also a charging case, so it will keep the transmitters charged up. And we'll talk a little bit more about battery life here in a minute. When we open it up there, you can see it can hold 2 transmitters and 1 receiver. And even the receiver is absolutely tiny. And when you purchase it, it comes with a USB-C receiver, and it also comes with a Lightning receiver. Now you can only hold one in the case at a time, so it just depends on what type of device you're going to be connecting it to. Now if we take a look at the transmitters here, you can see they are absolutely tiny. They come in at 5 grams. The transmitter itself comes in at 2.5 grams, and the whole case comes in at 29 grams. So it's really lightweight for those who want minimal. There's a clip on the back for mounting it on a shirt or a collar, and this built-in wind cover is removable. Now it comes in 2 color variations. This is their matte black color, and then they have lunar silver, and the hardware inside matches the color case. Now we're going to get into some of the features because even though these things are tiny, they actually have a lot of features and capabilities built into them. These are a really simple way to get good audio on your smartphone. Simply just plug it into the bottom and they're going to connect automatically and you can start recording. However, they also support other devices, pretty well any device that supports USB-C audio. For example, it works great with my Action 5. Nice simple way to add a wireless transmitter and receiver. It also works great with my Insta360 X5. Plugs right into the USB-C port there on the side. And due to the small size, it's going to remain in the stitch line, so it won't be visible in the shots. And of course, you can also use it with tablets and laptops. Now, in order to adjust some of the settings, we can download the Boya app. You can see there it's picked up the Mini 2. And from here, there's a lot of different things we can adjust. There's actually 2 levels of noise reduction built into these transmitters. And we can enable that simply by pressing the button there on the side. We can also enable it via the app here. We can record in mono or stereo. There's a safety track option. There's an EQ where we can adjust some of the audio settings. We can have it on original. We can have it on vocal boost. We can turn on low cut at 75 Hertz. And we can also set low cut 150 Hertz. And then there's also a custom EQ where you can adjust your own settings. And when it comes to noise reduction, we can set it to strong noise reduction or weak noise reduction, depending on the environment you're filming in. Now, according to the manufacturer, you can get about 30 hours total recording time out of this kit. Essentially, that's 15 hours per transmitter. So a lot of little features built into this tiny little microphone. So with all that said, let's go out and we'll do some audio tests. I'm going to be testing it with a smartphone and with my Action 5 Pro. All right, so now we're going to do some audio samples. Right now I have the microphone plugged into my iPhone 17 Pro Max and wide field of view, extra wide field of view. And so this is what the audio is going to sound like plugged directly into an iPhone. And it's really convenient, nice and minimal. Now, I don't know what this is going to sound like. This is my very first time using it, so I'll go home and check it out. And now I am going to enable some noise reduction. So there we go. We have noise reduction turned on, and it should get rid of some of the ambient background noise like the crickets and birds. And there's some traffic noise off to the right of me, so it should help get rid of that. Now, most of the time, you don't really want to use that because it could distort your voice a little bit. You know, you're going to have better audio without that turned on. But there are some scenarios where that would be beneficial. If you're in a busy environment, lots of people talking around, lots of traffic noise, then that noise reduction can come in handy. But for myself, I usually don't like to use it because I like the ambient background noise if I'm outdoors filming. So now what we're going to do is plug it into the DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro, and we'll see how it works with that. All right, so now we have it plugged into the DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro. Let's go for a little bit of a walk here, and we'll see what it sounds like, or I should say hear what it sounds like. So this might be a great option for those who are looking for an ultra small minimal microphone, something that's just plug and play. You can just plug it in and it's just going to work. So again, this is audio coming from the Boya microphone plugged directly into the side of my Action 5 Pro. So yeah, folks, that is the Boya Mini 2. These microphones actually sound really good for their size. I think this might be a great choice for those who want a minimal microphone setup. Something that's easy to carry around. The whole case can fit easily in a pocket and it won't be cumbersome to take along with you. You're going to get a big boost in audio quality compared to using the built-in microphones of your devices. So I think for a lot of people, these might be a great choice. I'll include a link down below in the description of this video if you do want to go and check them out further. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and found it had value. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.